Hi guys, welcome back to 1.5 Smiles. I'm Eileen and this is my curly-headed freak cousin Denise.
Hi.
Hi.
You know what? I said that to my mom one time, and I was like, "No, you curly-headed freak," and then she kind of like.
Were you young or you?
No,
this is like old.
Yeah, this is old.
Well, yeah, because I think you look like your mom.
I don't think I look like my mom. I don't think I look like my dad. I don't think I look like my sister.
But do you look like your mom's family?
I look like my mom's
like your
mom.
mom's.
So my grandma's family.
Okay.
Like my grandma's.
And they all had curly. They were all curly-headed freaks.
I mean, I don't know if they're curly-headed freaks, but just kidding.
What does that mean?
I know. Just kidding. They're all like beautiful Christian.
I know. They're just like
women
little
of God.
saints.
I know.
No shit. You're
But
like,
who do you? I see your dad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I see your mom.
I feel like personality, I'm like a little bit of both for sure.
For sure, because you're super chill like
I'm
your dad,
like
but then you're also like
talkative and like all this stuff
crazy
like my
your
mom. My mom like talks and like she's just like.
I think personality. I think I'm like my dad.
Okay,
But
yeah.
my mom's kind of.
Yeah, your mom is funny.
My mom's kind of crazy
your mom
too.
Is funny. She like I feel like she talks like the way like your personality, but she's also more like not conservative, but like pulls back more, like because you're always like
for sure
0 to 100, right? Sure. Like especially
I don't know where I get that from.
Especially like inappropriate jokes and stuff like that.
Okay, that's my dad.
There's a line and then there's Denise. Like
correct.
Well, okay.
I will always cross it.
If anyone knows me, that's me too.
Right,
100%.
we will cross it. Right, we'll cross that. We'll make everybody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty bad.
It's pretty
but
bad.
But it's not like a bad thing always, because I think we know our crowd. Right?
Oh, you have to.
I think
even at work, anywhere we have to know who we can and can't.
You have to know your crowd, because I could be like very like businessy.
That's where people get like canceled and stuff, right? Because
yeah, because I could be like very businessy, and then like I could make an inappropriate joke, but just depends on who I'm with, who I'm around.
1,000%.
Who like, and I feel like we're both pretty good about that, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we have to be professional still, and then but we know when we can let our hair down and fuck shit up.
I was gonna say freak. Like I'm still in the curly-headed freak
shit off
and freak off and have a freak off. It's fucking weird.
You got to know when you can have a freak off.
Yeah, there's limits, and then you freak off. Yeah. That's so professional.
Right.
That's
right.
fun. Can we talk about your fake bangs?
These? I'm just kidding. I had fake bangs. Okay, let me tell you the backstory of why I had fake bangs. I used to sweat a lot. Like in high school, I used to sweat a lot, right? So I think, so then my hair, and then I would straighten out my hair. So of course, right, what's the first thing that happens is my hair gets like curly. But my hair would still kind of be straight, like, but my bangs would get curly. So then I would just have like straight hair and like curly bangs.
Yeah.
So like when we would go out, when we go to the clubs, like I hated it. But I hated showing my forehead because I had a big forehead. Or I feel like I have a big forehead.
I still don't think you have a big forehead.
I have a big forehead. I feel like I do. I feel like it's okay. Not so much like, I feel like it pops out a little bit more, like a beluga whale. Just kidding. I think it's just okay. But anyway, that's my daughter has that same forehead. Poor thing.
I don't. Yeah, like I've never thought you had a big forehead, but yeah, your fake bangs were so freaking fun to like, just like then they were just like. We would just put them on
everywhere.
Everything.
So then I got fake bangs. I got fake bangs because so my hair would get curly, and then like if we'd go out, I hated that my hair was straight, but then my bangs were. I just hated it, and I hated putting my hair back. That's why, because of my forehead. So I hated putting my hair like slicked back. So then I got these little clip-on bangs, and so that was. So I would have bangs. I would have like my hair up. Of course, I'd have to do a stupid like. What's the one from? Suki? No, what's the one? Snooki, yeah. Suki. So then I had to like put it up and like, right, just to kind of blend it in. But and then you guys made fun of me.
And I think
my whole life.
Okay, you only had them for like a period of your life, right? Because it was also like you would you would have like your curly hair and then straight bangs, but that you would straighten your bangs too.
That's right. So when I would wear my hair curly once in a while, I would have straight bangs.
So it was like your curly hair.
I was trying to cover my forehead, so back then I can't cover my forehead with little Jerry curls.
But it was also a style. Like that was like
I guess it wasn't like sure because back then it was. Oh my gosh,
style.
The style sucked back then anyway. You know what I
feel
mean?
like I've had the same
when everybody like would layer their clothes, like and their Hollister jeans and their
the plaid shorts. You always wear the plaid shorts and your hoops.
I would wear. I don't know if I would wear those together.
Yes, dude. It was
my
always
hoops came a lot later. No. I would have like dangly earrings. That's what was in like the stupid dangle.
The dangly earrings. Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, and then like your Hollister collar shirts, and then you would wear like a cami under, and you like layer it. So one was longer, then another one, and then your shirt. So it's like 3 layers.
Were you ever hot?
That's why I would.
Well, that's why you would sweat, and that's why your bangs were.
That's why I sweat. Yeah.
Okay.
But I got rid of the bangs. Weird though. I still sweat, obviously, but it's not bad. I think it was just like a hormonal period, like teenage.
Yeah, like you're going through changes and weird little.
Oh my gosh, like under my armpits was always so bad. Remember, I was so insecure about that. Like I couldn't stop, and now I'm like, I don't sweat like that.
What? And now I'm like dying.
You're like, always hot, and it's so annoying.
So
but remember,
and you know what? Maybe it's because I'm so high maintenance, where I have like a little fan everywhere, and now I'm just used to it, and I'm like, I need to be an air conditioner.
That's what my kids are. They can't. Like if they get in the car, they're like, hurry up and turn on the air. Then that's how I am. And that's how I was, and that's what they are.
You used to be like that.
That's how they are now. It's bad. Or they're like, hurry, I need your fan. And I'm like, dude, we just got off the car.
Chill,
but that's how I am.
Like, chill out.
Chill out. You're also weighed like 40 pounds. Like, why are you guys so hot?
Yeah. You're little. Just get in the car. But no, that's crazy. But
my fake bangs were fun. That was a fun period.
That was a fun period. For me, too. I liked it. I have a picture of them on
just on you or just
on me. I have a
just
there on a table.
Like eyelashes. I never left them anywhere. Thank goodness.
Your eyelashes?
No,
your bangs.
My bangs. Imagine.
You're like, hey, excuse me.
I know I just met you last night.
This is weird. This is weird, but can I? There's like bangs on your nightstand. Can I have them? They're expensive. But were they expensive? No, they're like
but I had them styled and like textured. No, like I did it, but I'm saying like I had enough where like I cut it correctly, kind of texturized it.
Or you just put them like on a teddy bear.
Do I have to wear them for what? Oh, to style? No, I had to put them on. They're just like any clip-on hair. It's not weird now because there's a lot of it now.
No, I believe it.
But back then it was a little weird that I had these.
It's just new. It was just different.
It was new.
And then you just like would come with your little bangs. You're just like, look,
who's
guys,
ready to party?
And then you told everybody. Like,
1,000%.
Yeah,
I told everybody everything. That's why
you still do. You still. This is why we started this, because you just tell everybody.
I'm like so transparent. I'm like telling. Oh my God.
So tell us your biggest secret. Just kidding. No, that's so funny. That
I used to put like towels, paper towels.
Yeah. There you go.
In high school. This is all high school still, guys. I don't sweat that much anymore.
Yeah, you're like,
or maybe I do, and I just don't give a shit because my hair is curly now. Like, and I'm okay with my forehead now. So I'm like embraced it. So maybe I do sweat, but I'm like, my hair's curly anyway. Like, what? Nothing's gonna.
Well, that's
change.
true.
No, I don't even look back at my high school pictures or anything because I'm like, gross. You know how everybody has like their ugly years?
Yours are a lot more longer.
I think middle school to high school.
I don't think.
I think I had a glow up.
I was in the
recently.
same. I think I was like in the same like. So I didn't think you were ever like a weird, ugly kid, you know?
Braces and plaid shorts and hoops.
Yeah, with your bass clarinet.
That was middle school.
Yeah, that's funny.
I played the bass clarinet and.
No, but like kind of props. That's kind of cool. Like
I thought it was pretty good.
That is pretty cool.
Like we went to the UIL concerts or whatever, right? Yeah. I remember I had a solo and I was like, I want to fuck this shit up for everybody. And I don't think I did. I think I squeaked a little here and there. Well, maybe I did fuck it up, but.
How old are you? This is middle school?
Yeah, how old are you in middle school?
Like 13? Yeah, 13. 14.
Yeah, and I played it.
That's cool. I don't remember you ever going to like UIL and all of that. That's cool.
And then I did a lot of. I was really
talented, active. That's funny. Yeah, no, I was in band. I played the clarinet too. And
we played the clarinet, and then and then they're like, "Hey, you look like you could hold a bass.
You could blow like." Here's the bass.
Hey, fella.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about playing the bass clarinet?
Yeah.
I know, but I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Fuck yeah, I'll do it. Let's go.
No, yeah, so we played. Yeah, we played the flute?
Clarinet.
I think I've tried the flute.
No, I never tried the flute. I had to borrow our Aunt Emma's clarinet. Like she lent it to me.
Oh, and really? Did you give it back?
Yeah, I think we did. Because eventually I rented one or something.
I had to borrow her. What are the things you lick?
The reeds. The reed and just like sucking on it.
Oh, dude. Just tastes like wood.
I know. But like, honestly,
it was. There's just like wood in your mouth forever. But
you just
I hated having to soak it up.
It grossed me the fuck out. Dude, you know what grossed me out is in trumpets when they have to let go of their saliva. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking disgusting. I cannot you know what grosses me out is like saliva and boogers. Like
saliva grosses a lot of people out. Like when I was a nurse, like that was everybody's when I was going to school and stuff to be like my LVN. That's what everybody's like.
Saliva?
Oh yeah, because you have to suction all your patients, and that's what all the nurses couldn't do. They could do vomit. They could change.
I feel like I could do vomit.
Diarrhea.
Too.
They could do, just not like secretions like that, like your mucus and stuff. That's what would gross them out. It didn't gross me out.
No, dude, I can't. Like it grosses me out. Like, but
I remember I was in MA, and then I was doing a swab, like a throat swab, like to check to see if they have any like what is it called?
Strep throat.
Strep. Oh my gosh! And then he threw up on me because he gagged.
Oh shit!
And he just threw up on me, and I was just like mid swab, and I was like, and he's like, "I'm so sorry," and I was like, "It's okay," and I think I still ran that swab. It was probably like all just vomit, but I was like, "I'm not gonna redo this."
Yeah, you're like, "I'm sorry."
And he's like, "I'm so sorry," but I was like, again, I could be very professional. And I was like, don't worry about it. Like, it happens all the time. It's never happened to me ever. But he's like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. Like, me and you are together now.
We're married.
We belong together. Take me out.
So one time, me and my mom both thought we had strep throat. So we went to the doctor at the same time. Went to go see the same doctor. We went into the room. And we're just there. Obviously, you're waiting for the doctor and stuff. And we know the strep test is going to come up. And it sucks. That strep throat test sucks. Because they, have to bring this, reed.
The clarinet reed.
The reed. Yeah, the what is it called? The fucking toothpick.
The tongue blade. The
toothpick. It's like a long, not a toothpick, like a long Q-tip. Like the long Q-tip. And you have to go, in the back of the throat. Right. And so I did it, and obviously it's just annoying for a couple seconds, and then my mom does it, and my mom grabbed it from the nurse, and she pulled it out herself, and we all just looked at her, and we just started
because she was gonna gag.
Yeah, she freaked out, and she
I thought it was gonna be you that freaked.
No, me too. Your mom. And she freaked out, and she grabbed it, and then she didn't even think about it. She just and then we died because we just started laughing. We were like, what the hell was that? And it just was a second nature to grab her hand and was like, no, don't do that. It was mouth. So funny, and we cracked up, and then even the nurse was she wasn't phased at all. She was pissed. No, she was annoyed.
Oh, the nurse?
Yeah, she was annoyed that we did that.
Yeah.
And then we started laughing, and then she was even more annoyed. It was so funny.
Right. But she's ma'am, I'm trying to do
no, she was just okay, now 5. We're gonna do it again because you took it out.
Right.
And now
we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, now we're gonna do it twice, and don't touch me this time. It was so funny though. Yeah, it was so funny. So dumb.
Right.
But it was the funniest thing ever.
Children freak with those tests. Everybody, it's hard. I mean, especially if you have if you have gag reflexes.
No, it's true. And I thought I was gonna I thought I was gonna
walk in the park
out. Yeah, I thought I was gonna freak out, but I didn't, and it was because I'm a champ, you know. No, but like, did you ever? Oh my god! Champ. One time when I was, I think I was in high school, and I called in as my mom, like, to high school, like, and I called in and I was like, hey, like, this is Connie, Eileen's voice, mom, right? Yeah, like, and they were like, this is her mom, and I was just like, this is me. Yes. I'm Eileen's mom. And then I called in and like,
I'm concerned. Yeah, you're like,
like, and I was like, I would have, but what are they gonna say? Like, they're not gonna be like, you know, you can't, like, what if my mom had like a little
last 4 digits of your social?
Like, yeah, like, and I was probably like a freshman.
Say one word.
Yeah, they're like, what's your social? And I'm like, 14. Yeah, and like, it was so like, do
you know the periodic table? Like, do you know?
Does anybody?
I can tell you tell you one whole row. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, let's do it. Yeah, no,
I feel you. And with a lot of subjects, right?
I was really bad in high school. Like, I was a bad student, but not like a bad student. Like, I didn't. Yeah, like, true. Like, I didn't cause.
Same a little bit, right? Because I didn't graduate.
Well, yeah,
on time.
But like, it wasn't
because I failed the stupid tax test or STAR test or whatever it's called now.
Oh.
And then I remember walking my little brother to elementary school.
How cute.
And I went inside or something. I had to go pick him up. So I went and grabbed him. And then I'm walking and he's little at this, like, little, right? We're 11 years apart. So, and then he's like telling his friends, he's like, this is my sister. She didn't pass the tax test.
Oh, shit.
And then he told that to all of his stupid little friends. And even the teacher, I was in 6th grade with. I was like, oh, hey. And I said hi to him and everything. And he's like, oh, yeah, she didn't pass the tax test. And I'm like,
shit.
My brother is like a little dorky little kid. And I was like, dude, I wanted to punch him in the face. And then I get out and I'm like,
the funniest thing
and I'm
ever.
Like pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, he signed everybody. And then my mom's like, kind of just laughed. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's kind of funny.
You did it.
Oh, you did it. And I was like, you're such a pain in the ass. I was like, you're so annoying.
That is so funny. No, like,
curly-headed little freak.
Yeah.
Little freakazoid.
You started the bullying. You're like, hey, look at that kid over there. Yeah, no, that's so fun.
Like, it was hard. Like, math was hard for me. Math is still hard for me. I used to have to call my dad and be like, Dad.
Yeah, no.
I'm cooking and it's asking for 1/4.
Oh, then our name. Our name, is that what you freaked out at our name? The 1.5 smiles.
Oh, I was like, what the hell's our name?
You're like, you're talking about the fractions and you're just like, wait, so like, how do we solve this? Like, I don't, what do you mean?
It's so hard for some people.
Yeah. I feel like I was that kid too.
I think we're all.
I was that kid where,
like, honest,
and not because I would like. I feel like I don't think I was like an annoying kid. I don't think I was like an annoying, like. But I do think I was like very, like, I would talk to a lot of adults. Is that weird? Like, not like.
Stranger danger wasn't a thing.
No, I'm talking about like uncles and aunts and stuff like that. Like, I would always like talk to them and like it would, you know, there's just like the little kids that like just say whatever the hell they want to say. Yeah, no, I don't know. That's funny. I think I was that.
I was annoying though. How little?
I see.
Me and you, like, little fine, but like growing up, I think now, like, we're talking about like elementary-ish, middle school. I don't know. I was super annoying.
Yeah. No, okay, so like our I think elementary and uncles have always said that you were like
such a brat, and I was such because I was such a little, and then I was such a little daddy's girl, and so I would mess with people, and so my uncles would mess back with me and stuff. I'd be like, Dad, like that's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's like just always called my dad. Yeah, and they literally say like, well, Denise was just like, Dad,
and you don't remember me being annoying
at all,
but I remember like,
but I was probably just as annoying, like just being there, like, you know what I mean?
I think it was, I don't know, it was just always me and you. We're always just like isolated in our own little. 100%. Like, remember my sister would come and she'd be like, hi guys, and we're like,
just like, shh.
Stop talking.
Pearl's coming.
Yeah, like
and then we weren't. It's not like we were talking about anything. It was just
but we're just like, okay, what do you need? And she's like, you guys are mean. And she's older.
We were way more mean than me. Like, with your sister, but it was your sister. Yeah,
I don't want her.
If my brother came and hung out, I'd be like,
what do you want? She's like, I just want to say no. And like, to this day, not like we're not like that bad.
Yeah,
but she's like, And we're like, no, Pearl, you can't hang out with us.
Yeah, it's true. To this day, I think we're like, what, dude, Pearl? I know. What do you want?
What do you want?
And then
like, I just want to hang out with you guys.
I know, and we always hang out. Like, and we're fine.
No, we're all close now.
Yeah,
but like little,
it's kind of funny.
I didn't want her around.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I was a little brat. I remember that's what they tell. I was a brat, but that's what they tell me, that I was super annoying, and that I even got thrown in. Remember the irrigation water?
Okay, that's exactly what I was about to say. Is like, what happened with the whole irrigation water?
I don't know who it was. No, I know who it was. I know exactly which cousin it was. It was Fernie. He threw me in. And Fernie, I'm coming for you. So
you go
my grandma lives in the Lower Valley, right? So they have like half an acre or whatever, right? And then so they get irrigation water that fills up every month from the
little ditch or whatever, right? Yeah. So
and so the water fills up, and then I remember we were outside, and I don't know, it was all the cousins, and I don't know what I was doing. I can't even tell you. They just said I was such a pain in the ass, and I probably was just talking shit because I've been talking shit my whole life. You know what I mean? But back then was probably like annoying, stupid little kid shit, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember he just pushed me and he just threw me in the irrigation water, and then I called for my dad. Yeah. And then I don't know if my dad did anything, but
I wonder what you had to have been talking shit.
Or you
had to have been, but like, I wonder what you could have said to him or like whatever, that he was just like, nah, tip. Just like tipped you into the water. That is so funny.
So annoying. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I remember we're in the in my grandma's kitchen, and then all the uncles, aunts, everybody was in there, and I walked in, and they just started pushing me around the kitchen. So I was just kind of like a ping pong. Like I was just like, what the fuck? Boom, boom, boom. I remember that. What? They didn't. Maybe I wasn't me. Maybe I was just bullied with my family. So they were just. I walked in, and then they're just like boop, and then the next person. I just was like, back and forth like a little ping pong. I was like, and I was like,
damn,
stop.
Stop. You're all crying. You're all like,
I was like, Dad,
shut the fuck up.
I was just a brat. I would always call for my dad because I was such a daddy's girl, though.
That's so funny.
I mean, I think I still am, right? But
yeah, no, 100%. You're super close to your dad, and I think it's so funny that like I don't remember any of those things. Well, obviously, it didn't happen to me
because you also
because I was the one that like
me?
Yeah, because I was the one like
stick up
mosh pit, let's go.
No, you're probably just like, let me turn around and go back to the room.
Just like that.
I know.
Yeah. Remember being Mom. Like a little I remember being like a little shit to like my brothers and my parents and like stuff like that. And
but when we're talking about like little, I don't know. I was just a brat, but I don't know what. I think I would just like poke and pick and I'm not touching you, and I think I was like that kid. Yeah. Oh gosh, dude. If my kids are like that, I'm gonna be the one to like throw them in the irrigation water.
Yeah, but that's so funny. I don't remember you ever being like the little bratty kid or whatever, and I don't remember us even ever fighting or
we never fought
like that. We never fought. I remember like we could play all freaking day, and
we never fought. Like even our little cousins now, and they always like
fight all the time,
and then they don't want to share, and then they like actually start fighting. We've never.
I don't ever remember.
We never put hands on each other. We never fought. We never. Like we're mad where I was like, I don't want to stay here.
I remember, I don't know who I was telling the other day, but I don't even remember like getting mad at like we're sharing toys or like anything like that. Like we see like my little cousins now, and they're
because I would come to your house all the time. I would spend the night every weekend, right?
Yeah, almost.
And then later on, it was like like even during the week. Remember, I was like working at Rudy's, and I would still stay the night.
Come home like smoke. Come home, like but like
come home, Denise. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, and then she would just smell like barbecue and smoke and delicious.
I know. It was gross. Remember you?
No, it was. It was.
You said
so
I smell like the cabin because we have a cabin, and it smells like
a smoke, like a fire pit,
and right. And so I come home. I would just come home.
Yeah, see,
I didn't shower here. I would just like lay in your bed, and then you're like, do it.
And then all that smoke in her curly-headed freak hair. It was just like
you smell so bad, and I was like, well, go to sleep.
I know. And I would just my pores would just like clog.
Dude,
they were so bad.
I did have so much more acne. I mean, I did.
Yeah, I remember those like days. That's so funny.
We would always spend the night, and all the time, right?
I remember the time that I had like a little full bed, right? And your freaking liga, the hair tie, that you threw at the freaking mirror.
Oh, and then it was pitch black and we're asleep, and I take off my rubber band from my wrist and I threw it, and it hit the mirror, and then it like bounced off something, and it bounced out like I don't something
know what
fell, like
happened,
a bunch of stuff fell.
It's dark. Like we're about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then like she was already being annoying or something, or I was just like, bitch, go to sleep.
You were annoying me. This is older.
We were already like, we were probably in high school at this time because you were probably working or whatever. And
probably out of high school. Like that's how much we spend the night.
So she took off
something dropped, and then you were pissed, and
because it was like a crash, like it was like bah, bah, and then like something fell, and then the mirror and I was like, what the fuck did you throw?
You're like, what'd you throw, you idiot? And I was like, a liga, like a rubber band, and we were
like, wait, what? How did it make like so much commotion?
So hard.
And then in the morning we looked like to see if like what fell, and nothing like fell. Dude, but it was like a commotion. Crash.
We were so pissed,
and we just died. I remember just laughing so hard.
Gosh, dude, we had so many stupid things that happened to us, especially like little. So I was always scared of dolls. Dolls, Barbies. I don't care. I never had Barbies. I didn't have none of that. You did. You had so many damn dolls.
I loved playing with dolls and Barbies.
Why? I'm just kidding. Because I didn't. And I think I was always scared of them. I saw Chucky little.
See, I would always tell my mom, hey, like I'm gonna ask for permission, but like say no. Yeah. And so like I would tell her like, hey, they're gonna Mom, can I watch Chucky? And then I would tell my mom like, don't say.
And she would say,
and she would
no.
be like, no, like I'm not allowing I'm not allowing Eileen to watch it. And I was like
a little chicken. I was a chicken after that.
Hell yeah.
I remember waking up and it was my mom and my dad, and we're like on the floor, but I was like just watching Chucky and they were asleep, and I was like, and we were at my great grandmother's house, and we're on the floor of my great grandmother's house.
Oh,
it's so weird. I was little. Anyway, so you had a bunch of dolls. So I think after that I was traumatized as heck. So you had a bunch of dolls and stuff. I remember, so we spent the night, and before I fell asleep, I had to cover your dolls.
Yeah. So just with blankets we had and like all this stuff. I remember that.
And your mom remembers it because your mom walks past us, or walks past the room, and then she's like, what are you doing? And she said that I'm like hanging, like,
because I had shelves on the wall.
Yes.
I had like
blankets on the shelves, and I'm putting blankets over her.
Everything, because I had not only stuffed animals, it was babies, Barbies,
and then you had those ones your grandma would give you, like the
little porcelain,
the porcelain ones,
the porcelain dolls.
They were in like their own cage. What is it called?
Yeah, they had like a display case.
There we go.
Honestly, I think my mom still has them.
Yeah, she should. And so I covered everything, and my aunt was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I don't like them. I don't like them.
Yeah, like I'm scared. No, and then so tell them what I used to do to you when you go to sleep.
And I was also scared of doors, like closet doors. Oh my gosh, dude, I was traumatized as hell. See, do not. And then my 5-year-old's like watching like Five Nights at Freddy, and I was like, oh shit, she's gonna be scared of like dolls, but like stuffed animals.
Yeah,
because I was little too, so I'm scared of like closet doors. And I always have to close my closet doors. Even to this day, I have to close my closet door.
To this day.
Yeah, or I have to close doors, right? And then I close the door. It's pitch black. I lay back in the bed. Eileen's like, oh, hold on, I forgot something. She gets out of bed, opens the closet door, and just lays back in bed. Like, just a dick, always. Like, for no... Like, why?
That's fucking funny. Like, I remember doing it too.
Always. And I'm like, dude, just stop.
I remember just being like, hey, hold on. Like, and then I would just get up, go open the closet door, and then just lay back down. And then I'm exhausted. Like,
okay, ready for
stupid.
I'm ready for sleep.
I'm ready to take a slumber. Like, it was so stupid.
Now I can sleep.
Yeah, like I love closet doors open. I love closet doors open. This is
like for no reason. You were so freaking annoying though.
So
and
funny.
I was like, stop being a bitch. For a little, I was like, stop being a bitch.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, we had a lot of like speaking of like, so our other podcast name, we were gonna name it Girls Go to Sleep, right? That was like one of our options that we were gonna do. And because my mom, and this was like 2 a.m, 3 a.m, we were up and we were laughing and just, you know, at that point where you get like delusional and stuff, like,
I was just laughing and laughing, like those hard like stomach laughs, like where it hurts.
Like, yes, and I
haven't had those, and like, so actually, I think the only time I've ever laughed like that is with you and maybe one other friend, but like I've never had those like you can't even breathe.
Yes, and this would happen like after 2 in the morning.
Yes,
like, and this is like we had to go to church in the morning and like stuff like that. And my mom, like, they would wake up.
Your room is right next to your mom, so imagine so how like freaking annoying we were all night.
So like she would walk in and you would just hear her little footsteps on the the tile and just like and then open the door. Girls, go to sleep. That's enough. Or like, go to sleep. Hey, go to sleep. Every fucking time. Every time. It was so funny.
Multiple times throughout the night.
Oh man, that's so annoying. I would, like.
Wait, your mom never like? Did she ever not let me spend the night? Because I'm like, your poor mom. Like,
yeah, no, I don't.
How annoying! Because I was there all the time. Like, how annoying! Like, you know, sometimes even now I'm like, AJ's like, can I, you know, can my nephew or whoever spend the night? And I'm like, no, because I'm like, oh, I think like that's a lot.
I guess I don't know
to deal with all the time. I know she need to watch us because we were already a little older with that. But
I don't remember like
annoying.
sleepovers being like little though. I'm sure. Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember like being little, but like it's true, like not like. But that's annoying as hell. We were like up parents. All night. Like,
and your dad never told us anything.
No,
as well as your mom, because he could probably just make your mom go.
Yeah, no, he's just like, hey, go tell the girls.
Right?
Like, yeah, like,
he never told us anything.
Girls, yeah. I think all he cared about was like, hey, you're gonna get up for church,
like, no matter what.
Yeah, no,
and we're all like tired as shit in the morning.
Just like
having to get ready for church,
and then going to like grandma's house after, and like just like, hey, can we take a nap?
Tired. When if we missed church, we still had to. We were dropped off by our parents by ourselves to church because you would miss church a lot, and then me too, or like I would go with my dad, and then we would go through the side. Or there's like a little side. How do you explain the church?
So it was like a
side room,
like the cry, like
a cry room, I guess. Yeah,
like the cry.
So
room.
we would go through that room because we would be like late a little bit. And then you're always sitting there by yourself.
Yeah.
And then we're like, yes. Like, we're all excited that we're there in church together, because in church we were just as bad.
Oh my God, I know. That was so bad. I remember someone told me like, oh, like when maybe it was you, then they were like, oh, like when you have you should decorate like to like pass time, like instead of paying attention, like make your church like if it was your room. Like redecorate it, like if it was your room. No,
I've never even heard that.
So like to pass time, you make you
like
make
in
the
your
church.
mind, you're just like, so you're just looking
like,
everywhere.
This is my room. Like, well, okay. I have to have my bed on the little stage. Like, that's fun. So then I'm like, ooh, and then I'm gonna paint this side purple, like, and this side,
and
like,
this closet where all of his gowns are. You're like, okay, I'm gonna remove all of those gowns.
Yeah, those are gone. Yeah, like,
those gotta go.
No, those gotta go. Like,
those are for my clothes.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of these candles either. No, like I don't know what it was. I don't know who told me that, but I was just like, this is a great idea.
And it worked.
Yeah, I did it
when you were by yourself, but when we were together, we would get in trouble big time too.
And then my dad would just like pinch us.
My dad would pinch me.
Yeah, you would get pinched by your dad, and then my dad.
Oh, and then they would
just like wouldn't sit next to my dad.
Arm, right? Like those pinches, or on my leg.
Yes, I wouldn't.
Matter. Yeah, it was my leg, but it was behind my arm. The little stupid pinches.
Yeah, those like little ones. My dad used to like. I used to like not sit next to my dad because he was like.
He was very strict.
Gonna make us.
He's still very strict. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just your dad.
Yeah.
I was scared of your dad too. I was like, sorry, Uncle.
I know.
But my dad, and then I remember they kicked us out.
Yeah,
that's why we left the church. We were the friends of the church, and then there's these 2 other little girls that also, I guess, got kicked out.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Who knows why?
But we were all, and then What happened?
That was my first fight.
At church, on the church grounds.
Yeah, church grounds. I got in a fight. No, it was these two little girls, and they were probably the same age as us or whatever. And
like 8 or 9 or what?
Yeah, we were probably like 8 or 9. Got kicked out, and we went. Yeah, and we were still
parents,
laughing.
Not like the priest.
Yeah, like by her parents, like go outside. So
and we were cracking up,
and we were still laughing. I remember like getting out of the church, and we were still laughing.
We were so
and we I don't even know. It was probably some dumb little stupid thing that doesn't even matter. And so then I remember like, and one of the little girls came up to us, and she was just like, "Hey, why are you talking about my friend?" Like pissed, and she was mad, right?
And were we
like
talking about her?
No, we weren't even talking. We were like, "What? Like what friend? What are you talking about?" Like we had no idea. Yeah, and I'm like, "Let me see what I could talk about." Like no, like it was.
Bring her.
Yeah, like bring her. Let me see.
Bring her forward.
Yeah. And then so we were like, she's like, "Hey, why are you talking about my friend?" And then I was just like yeah, like she had a super like thick accent. And then I was like, we're not. And I was like, we're not. I was like, I am Tawi.
Oh yeah.
And I said it like, I am Tawi. And Denise looked at me like, oh shit. And I remember,
and then say that, right?
No, I didn't mean to like go into like her little accent. Like what the fuck? So then I was like, I am Tawi. And then we died even more.
Gosh, and then I was like, we're gonna get our asses beat for sure, because then her friend was bigger.
Yeah, no, they were gonna beat our ass.
Denise,
yeah.
Well, no, because you're always smaller. I was like a foot bigger than you. I was just bigger than you.
Yeah, you were meant to play the bass clarinet.
That's my calling. And we were the same freaking age, and I was always a foot taller than you.
Just that you grew like to your size at 5.
I was 5'4".
Yeah, you were 5'4" at 5.
No, I was huge. 4. Even all our pictures.
No, I know it was like
they laughed so hard because when my aunt passed, one of my aunts passed away last year, like a couple years ago, and we're going through pictures, and there's one, and I am just in the background, and it's all of our cousins. We're all the same age almost. It's Eileen and everybody else, and I'm just in the back like towering over them. And we're all in costumes, and of course I'm like a big ass vampire or whatever, right? Because I never had cool costumes like you. You had the coolest, cutest, like Power Ranger pink, and then I was just like, I'm a troll, or like
you're mice number 3.
So I was just a big vamp. I just had a cape and then like white face, and I was just like towering over them like this. And then I was like, holy crap! But I was like huge. Yeah, and then I remember showing my mom, and I was like, Mom, I don't remember being this big. And then she's like, well, let me. And then I was like, look at this picture. And then she's like, well, where are you? And I was like, what do you mean, Mom? And then she's like looking at the picture, and she's like, and she sees me, and she's like, oh my God. She laughed so hard. She was crying. She's like, I thought you were like the babysitter. And she's like, because she's like, well, where are you? She's like looking down here. I was like, look up, look further up. And then she's like, oh my God.
I don't know.
She's like, you must have been standing on something. I was like, no, Mom, all my pictures are like that.
You were just like you just grew up
like twins, like the movie Twins.
Yeah, like that. Like, it was just like, and I was always just like this little short kid,
petite,
like
skinny, and then I just grew to my height and weight that I am right now. At age 7, and I was just like, that's why you're like, funny. Get her, you got this.
Yeah, I'm just like, Denise. Hey, let's go, mice number 3, let's go.
You're like, I was like your bodyguard. You're like, get her, and I was like,
I know, that's why I used to talk shit, and then you'd fight for me. Dude, that's so funny.
But in church, we would always get in trouble just because, like you said, stupid shit that we would. It was dumb, but we would be dying hysterically. Like I remember there was a fly on somebody's shoulder, and then you put out your finger, like if it's a fucking bird, right? You're like, you bring out your finger all the way to the fly, and you're like, like come here, like get on my finger, Oh my gosh. Who still has a house line? Amanda, damn it, call her cell phone. My aunt still has a landline, as you can tell. But anyways, stupid. None of this is even funny. And I am there dying, like,
it was the
tears
I
running
remember
down.
that. That's how dumb it was. I remember.
Stuff. And then you'd be like, look, she has 3 boobs, like a big lady in front of us or something.
The guy with the, remember he was bending down?
Oh, he was bending all the way down, like his head.
And his
shoulders were like up.
a polo on, or like his collar was up. His collar was up, but he was bending down. And so like from behind,
or just like
I was like, oh my God, he doesn't have a head.
Right. And,
then I was like, Denise, like he doesn't have a head. Like, Denise, look, he doesn't have a head. And then she would look and then die. And then it was just so easy to make you laugh, I guess.
I don't know.
It was the dumbest thing. And then we would just crack up. And then at that point where you're like so quiet, where you're just like, your shoulders are just moving. Oh, it's so funny.
And then we'd just get pinched like crazy.
And then
I would get pinched like crazy. My dad would pinch me.
That's so funny.
But good times.
That is fun times.
Good times at church.
Yeah, just I remember if we didn't go to church, we would go to like my grandma's house at the end or whatever, and then she'd be like, what color did they wear at church
like,
today? And we're like, purple.
Like, no, today's whatever, it's red. And I was like, oh,
today's the week of enchantment. Or
they're white. They're in white. They're white. My grandma worked at that church.
Yeah, no, so she would like
so she knows. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And then she's like, it's a mortal sin to not go to church. And then she goes, oh, my grandkids are gonna go to hell. And we're like 8, and we're like, she would tell us that all the time. She'd be like,
so funny.
my grandkids are gonna go to hell. Like for everything, huh? Like she's like, Mom, you're gonna go to hell. And I'm like, she's like, well, you didn't want to go to church. Like, that's just what it is. It's a mortal sin, and you're going to hell. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so it was fun going down memory lane with you, little curly headed freak.
It's always fun. My little half smile.
Hey, I have feelings.
My smile has feelings.
Yeah, my smile has feelings.
Yeah,
well, half of it does. So, well, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your coworkers, share it with your dog. I don't care, but share it. But, yeah, so we'll see you next time. Anything you got to say?
Before we leave?
Yeah.
I want barbecue now.
Yeah, delicious.
Let's go to Rudy's.
Ooh, I'm down. Let's go to Rudy's.
Anyway, all right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thank you.